Good morning, my friends. I have to come on today. I didn't want to come on yesterday because I don't think anybody wanted to watch a beauty channel yesterday after the election. And I was the beauty channel and an old lady, so I didn't want to bother anybody with that. But I have to come on to thank my normal subscribers who are all my true friends. I mean, even though I've met no one, you can still be friends of the heart, and they're wonderful, wonderful people. I don't have catty women on our channel. None of us are catty. We can all talk to each other. Some of you answer each other's comments. I'm so grateful for it. We need more of that on YouTube. But today we're going to do our gel thing again today, because we went through the gel thing yesterday and I told you how easily, because I'm something in my contact. So I'll be blinking a lot. I'm 76 and I have wrinkles. You all don't seem to think I do, but I do. I mean, I'm not really far from the camera. I can touch it. See, but if I come too close, I'll disconnect you. But we have lights hanging on us and stuff that you don't get quite as much in public. I want to show you some of the makeup I'm wearing today. And I also want to tell you, I know you're sick of hearing it, but I do have to admit, nobody sponsors me for anything except that, remember the time the Near company actually gave me one of their, I believe, I'm not sure the price. I think they're 500 or 900. I wasn't even thinking about it because I have my children to worry about and other stuff. But they actually sent somebody that never asked and was older than the Near. And they obviously are good, very good people. Because to be honest with you, the Near got rid of most of these wrinkles. Now, if you look up close, when I make faces and stuff, you can still see I have forehead wrinkles, but that's normal. A 20-year-old has that. So that's perfectly normal, but it got rid of everything around here. The eyes, very little wrinkles. The hooded eyes went up quite a bit. Everything. I mean, that was kind of like facial surgery, but at home. So, because I have them both right here with me. I'm not going to take that long showing you these. But anyway, they're having a special, Black Friday special. So tomorrow, with my discount link, which I can't find, so let's hope I find it when I put this up, it's 25% off. And plus, they have credit that they give you credit, and you make monthly payments. And they're so reliable, they'll refund your money under any conditions. If you say, I hate to pay, I don't like the looks of it, they give you your money right back if you've charged it or whatever. So this is the Nero Pro, great big head, and this is the Nero, the little one. That I swear I might be wrong. Both look fantastic. This one's so much easier to do. Because my son, sometimes when he's in the bathroom, he says, all I hear is babe, babe, which is true. Because this one's bigger, but it covers a bigger area. The little one, boy, that little sucker gets all around your eyes and all. But anyway, they're having a special, so I'll put up the link to their website so you can look through what they're having for a Black Friday sale. And if you want one, they finance it for you. If you don't want one, I'm not talking you into getting one. Lord knows, sometimes half of us don't even eat, so we don't even have money to finance sometimes. But if you do, they'll finance it for you if you give out if you want to. We're going to go past that. We're going to go past why you don't see too many wrinkles on me. Because half of me is the movie Death Becomes Her. I might as well just been part of that movie with the movie stars in it were huge. But I'm taped up quite a bit because my son left this morning. He said, please, Mom. I said, I'm making a video. He said, do I have to tape you? I was like, yes. It's like, bad. I mean, it does not do it. It doesn't see any part of me, just my face. But my son put a tape right here. I had no face makeup on yet, so I left it there so in case you could see. This is, and he put one here, right here. So this is just, I mean, I'm proud to be 76 years old. I'm lucky to be breathing, even though every part of my body hurts except for my feet and my hair. Other than that, everything's falling apart. The heating pad and my best friends, and I need to make best friends with the dentist. But here's tape right here, and there's a little bit of tape right here on the jowls, because these are all that's left. These are only pulling the jowls. The mirror really got rid of everything else. Just even the mirror can't do the jowls. That's strictly a plastic surgeon. Excuse me if you don't mind if I drink a little bit. This is a flat Coke my son bought me yesterday with one of those paper straws. Makes everything taste like paper. Oh, it's so thirsty. Ulcerative colitis. I just want to show you real quick what I'm wearing in case you want a tutorial on that. One thing I've got on, the thing I always do that scares you to death, and I put the black inner line, and I just wing it right there. And it looks like there's eyeliner on the outside, but there isn't, because I make this inner line so good that it looks like I have eyeliner on, but then I wing out at the end. And right below it, I put this beautiful NX color that my son found me. Boy, it's so embarrassed. It's not for me. Ma'am, could you tell me where the NYX cosmetics are? He's like, God. Well, I'm surprised he doesn't say, please go live with the other son, the older one. Because some of my children are even up to 58 years old. But this is some kind of a goth eye pencil from NYX. I am definitely not goth. Good heavens. But it would be fun if I'd maybe tried goth or something when I was young, but I didn't. But anyway, I put that in here, and that's what you see on the lower. It's a, purple's kind of hard to work with, but this is a gothic looking purple. I like spooky. So that's all I have right there. And I'm going to switch to, my son's ordering me, if, where he works, cut his commission check. That's the only way we can pay our rent and all is his commission check, because he lives off commission. Been there for over 10 years, and I don't want to name the company, but I don't think they should have cut his paycheck. He's the hardest working person there. He gets supposedly off at 5, but he never leaves till 6 or 7. And my other son the same way. They were there the minute the doors opened on this company. And my son, the one I live with, both of them are my sons. Lord, David would be like, thanks a lot for saying my son. But my son, the one I live with, got quite a bit of cut in his commission, and that's what pays our rent, and our electric bill, and our cable bill, and our telephone bills, and everything. It just wasn't right. Anyway, today I'm using a cheaper, not a cheaper, this is Natasha Denona. This little sucker was like $47. But my son found a beautiful one that he's going to order me, if his commission check's good enough, that I'll show you on Amazon, and it's all light colors. I'm famous for dark colors. Something's going across the top. Can't see it. Hope it's nothing dangerous. But we're wearing all light colors today, because I always wear darks, and you can see them, and the light ones don't look like you're wearing a darn thing, and nobody will ever know. See, I'm just going for the lighter ones. I have to go up here still, because I had a hooded eye before I used the Nira, and it's nowhere near as hooded now. But I mean, those are some natural colors. But he's also ordering them, it's only $20 on Amazon, and I'll show that to you. It says it'll come in Friday. That might not be true. So it'll probably be Saturday. I'll do a video on that for you. But the lighter colors really look good. And I don't have fake eyelashes on, because I'm sick and tired of wearing those darn things at this age, at 76. To be honest with you, all of us so much worry about what we look like when we get out in public, when everybody in the world is worried about their own looks and their own kids. Unless you're so beautiful that, somebody has to walk up to you and tell you you're beautiful, which I honestly did. It was really kind of embarrassing. There was this beautiful girl one time. My son walks fast because he's young, 40s. And I was walking behind and I kept saying, wait, I can't do this anymore. I'm 76. You have to wait for me. So we could walk a little slower. But this beautiful girl walked past. She had on this most gorgeous white outfit. And I probably looked weird, but I wasn't being weird. I was just being an older motherly type, because, but like I said, my daughter's 58, so I'm used to being the mother of 58-year-olds. And that's how I think of people as children that are under my age. I went up to this girl who was coming out, and she even had her hair fixed beautiful. but you know, nobody was helping her or anything. And I said, I swear, I, I'm just being honest with you. I'm older. I just want to tell you, I have children your age. You are just beautiful. And she said, thank you so much. You just made my day. So, I mean, it's kind of nice to say something to somebody. Her outfit was gorgeous. She was so well dressed. But anyway, I have regular, my, the Maybelline. I brought it with me. You know, I'm going to go brain dead on you in a minute. Oh, for heaven's sakes. Oh, here we go. Telescopic. I swear, you can buy all the expensive things in the world, but look at the wand on that thing. See how thin it is? That goes right. You just jiggle. Just jiggle all the way across. Jiggle, jiggle. That thing, it grabs everything. That little inexpensive telescopic. Whew. My thumbs hurt so bad. I guess it's some kind of arthritis. And then I put the MAC waterproof over top of it, just so it won't come off. Like I'm not going anywhere. This little thing, I'll link it, but it's the heated curling, same thing. See that little teeny weeny, can you see it? Little teeny curved eyelash curler. Never saw anything like it before. I think it was only like $6, so I thought I'd give it a try. It heats all the way up to 85 and 95. And when it gets warm, you're like, wow. And when you put it to your eye, it feels fantastic. So I thought this is probably melting off my mascara. But it wasn't. It was just separating them. So I just go like this. It's not on right now. I hate using my thumb. Well, anyway, you get the picture. You turn it up. And you just kind of, it curls your eyelashes. So, oh, I do feel it heating. I must have it on. I just can't see the buttons. Actually, it feels like you're getting an eye massage, I guess. I don't know. But it curls your eyelashes a little bit. I don't know if you can see it. I hope it's off. I don't want to burn up the batteries. Well, so that's one thing I showed you. Thank heaven I got that out of the way so I can remember it. The other day you asked me what I was using for concealer because I do not have on face makeup yet. The Trees Under Eye Brightener. It's pinky. And if it gets a little, you know, I put it on with the Real Technique brush. I swear Real Technique brushes are not that expensive. And I don't know if you're as old as me, but you remember the two sisters made that company, I believe. And I believe they still own it. Brushes are so much cheaper because I can't afford the other things. I wish I was on somebody's PR list where I could show you the other brushes and all, because brushes do make a difference. So I showed you the eyeshadows. I put that away too. I don't know why I make you wait while I clean up. Okay, so I've done my eyes. I showed you my the Laura Mercier concealer that I got at TJ Maxx for $4.99. That's what I have on with that Real Techniques brush. I put it on around here. You already saw the eyeshadows that I was wearing. I didn't put the dark on. If you want me to try the dark, I'll try it for you. Oh, there isn't a dark one. Yeah, there is a dark one right there. Ow. I don't know why I do these things, but you have to use your hands. Oh. I'll make like a little teeny wing right there. The old heavens, don't go this way because we're going to go. Believe it or not, we're downturned when you get older. Everything's got to go up. Always put a little wing there of the darker one. So I'm going to try to slack off a little bit on all that eyeshadow. Okay, so I'm going to put on some face makeup, but I wanted to show you the tapes, which I showed you. This pulls back that part, see? See? But this is a jowl area right here. And I've got a little teeny weeny piece of tape right there. And this is the tape that Annette Thompson said, do you realize you can buy that at the store? And I was like, no. Because, you know, my son almost, oh my God, he cut his hand so bad on our tractor trying to fix the blades that he had to have 14 stitches, but it took him 2 days of bleeding. Then we couldn't find a Band-Aid big enough. This thing comes in all sizes. It's clear tape, see? So it's very similar to this that I've been buying right and left. These stretch. These are much, much smaller, so it's up to you. If you want to go someplace and hide any wrinkles that you have anywhere, or if you want to show your wrinkles, God bless you, because there's so many times I just go out of the house. I don't know, put makeup on. So, well, no, I put makeup on every day. I'm a little bit ridiculous. I've had to be hospitalized a couple times for ulcerative colitis, like all of a sudden. I mean, I'll be talking to my son saying I don't feel good, and all of a sudden, like within minutes, oh, maybe 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes, all of a sudden I've got 104 fever, which is really almost break the thermometer. So he's had to rush me to the hospital twice in critical condition. So I wear makeup to bed. I mean, I don't wear it to bed, but I wear eye makeup to bed, and not mascara. But I have to do my eyebrows because they're nothing but gray twigs now. Nothing but gray twigs. And I'm NYX, all of them make some of the nicest eye pencils. And this will probably get me, nobody will subscribe, nobody will want me again. But I tell you, I think you're better off with the sharpening pencils or something, because the point breaks off of every nice pencil that I've ever showed you, except for this one I have called the It Cosmetics. It has a little teeny point, and that's what I'm wearing today, a splurge. And the Laura Mercier. Oh my goodness, that is the best in taupe eyebrow pencil I've ever seen in my life. I looked it up, and I'll say, I just cannot pay $32 for an eyebrow pencil. No, nope. So I'm just going to keep using the cheap ones while they break, but that's a good one too. We're going to use a little bit of this tape again today to show you, if I can get left here. So my son got these two by pulling them back like that. And if you stare, you can see I actually have a little piece of red right there. Right? And put on the earrings. You don't even need earrings. You can't see the darn things. But for some reason, I can't get this to cut. It's got a little cutter right there. This one came from Amazon, so I'd be better off to go to the Target or Walmart and get it, because the girl and Nancy Thomas said you can buy it anywhere. And Annette, another subscriber who you can read each other's comments, she said, Rose, instead of putting eyelash adhesive on these, because this is all I knew about at the time, use hair glue. You know, where people use wigs and then they use it right up here. They somehow put glue or something so it holds this part. But it was showing through the tape white. So then I discovered maybe I should put it on my skin. And I did put it on my skin and took my finger and rubbed it, though it was sticky as could be. And that really, really, really held these up and this. I just didn't want to go that far this morning and make it all that complicated. But I'm going to pull this down. See, there's already a little piece there. I had to swallow at the same time. Just, let's see. Put on the jawbone. I can't see, so you'll probably do 1,000 times better job than me. Press. Oh, gosh. Oh. Well, you get the gist of it. You can play with these things yourself since they're inexpensive. And then stretch your neck up a little bit, hold it, and then pull it down. And then press it. Push as hard as you can. Leave your jawbone around so it gives it a bone to hold on to. See, it pulls it down a little bit more. You can master these things if you play with them a little bit, like you have some place to go, like a wedding or something. I don't leave the house much. Well, no one ever sees me as my doctor. He doesn't care how many wrinkles I have because he's my doctor. As far as lipstick's concerned, I must admit my lip wrinkles were horrible, and the Nira got rid of them. Couldn't believe my eyes. I used to go around my lips all the time. Beep, 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 beep. There's very few. There's very few. Right, maybe right down here. Well, I stole this from the beautiful girl, Jean Watts. She uses brown because brown makes your lips look bigger. It's 100, number 100. And I'm just going over everything I already had on. So I won't be as long. Try to do this to your lips. So from here to here, not this way. Because I have to make this part a little fuller. Because it used to be fuller when I was young. Well, then I also used to be young, so a lot of things were fuller. Then I go over that again with the mahogany. Just to emphasize. I'm sorry, I know I don't smile much, but my teeth are just so bad for me. It's amazing I don't choke to death. Well, half the time I do, they fall down my throat at night. Don't fit anymore. And I never believed fake teeth could fall out of a partial plate, but the fake teeth fell out too. So that's why I really don't smile a whole lot. That's one thing before I leave this earth, I'd like to get my teeth done, but I am not going to spend a fortune at this age on my teeth when my son has dentist problems too. I'll show you the beautiful two lipsticks I have on. Both L'Oreal. One's a darker. Because I've discovered we look a little bit better with, I know some are extremely neutral. Most of the young people were extremely neutral. And we do look good in extremely neutral, especially if you outline like that. But a little bit of color doesn't hurt. This is just an inexpensive L'Oreal. Always try to go kind of down into there, but I don't want to do that because teeth again. Okay, that's a beautiful color. And then I topped it with the color that Melissa 55 discovered. And I stole from her another L'Oreal. It's shinier. It kind of makes it look like a lip gloss. Yeah, how I went way over my lip lines. I mean, my lips, but you can do that once the Nero's gotten rid of your wrinkles. You can do almost anything once the thing's gotten rid of your. So now we're going to try some makeup because I showed you the tapes. And I showed you your choices again. And I will link these. These were $9. Looked to me like they raised the price to $15. So I found another $9 bunch because I didn't think that was right. This is the glue in case you have to wear a wig. And this was the tape that Annette recommended, the glue, and so much you can learn from your subscribers, and they're not even makeup artists, and they know these things. Well, they might be makeup artists because they're daggone good. And Nancy Thompson recommended this one. So I'm so glad to get this because my son gets huge cuts. Well, we can't find a Band-Aid big enough. So this time if we can find a big Band-Aid and then you put this all around it. So you can always use that for any kind of household cut. So we're going to put on a little bit of makeup now. I discovered a makeup that I love, but I'm not going to wear it for you today. This darn thing was, I was going to try the RCM, which is what professionals use. I thought maybe you might want to see that, but that other one is so good. I can't wait to do a video, and I'm just going to run across all of them and see what happens. And also another thing, try not to put where you have a lot of wrinkles. Sounds ridiculous, but try to avoid that area altogether. This is the RC. I just mixed all the colors together. But you see, I'm just going to pat around where I've got the tape. But I'm going to go right over that tape right there. And you know there's tape right there. I just showed it to you. And you know there's tape right there. I'm just going to pat over them. And you know there's tape right here. And you can't see them even if I don't have an earring on or if I don't have my hair back. So this is something you might enjoy. You do not have to cover up your well-deserved 76-year-old wrinkles from stress and worrying about our children and the everyday hassles of life. These things, I find excuse to use that RCM and this hourglass. Oh, I love these things so much. Let's use a little drop of this eyeshadow. It's just so pretty. This is the darker one. My daughter bought me this for my birthday. Poor child doesn't buy herself anything. She just left a comment on the other one. She watches all my videos. Thanks to your prayers, do you know, she has been getting a tiny bit better. Her coloring looks so much better. And you think I shake. Oh my Lord. Every time I left my daughter's, I would just literally, her whole body shook. And she's only 58. At 58, I was an Amazon. I could run 5 miles and not hesitate. I worked out so much in my 50s. Then I quit. Just so much happened to my husband. It got so much worse. But these are so beautiful. A little bit here. I want to go into those wrinkles. Might as well emphasize those cheekbones that collapsed from teeth being gone. People contour to get these cheekbones. Why you have to be as old and have lost your teeth when you were young and you got those cheekbones? So then let's go for this other beautiful one that says Dior. Hey, gone, hands hurt. Let's just use the same brush. Yeah, maybe. Ink. If any color comes out. That pink. Yeah, some pink's coming out. Because for some reason, my children literally hate it when I wear rouge. I don't know why, but all of them are like, ew, you have rouge on. I'm like, okay, I'll wipe it off. There we go. I think we did everything except for the link for the Nira. I have to find it in case you really would, because generally that thing is given to young people to prevent them from having wrinkles, or 40s and 50s who are just starting to get them. But if it got rid of a pre-existing 70, I was 75 when I started using it. I'm 76 now. If it got rid of pre-existing wrinkles, the darn thing's got to be worth its money, worth its weight in gold. So I haven't washed my hair in 2 days. It's kind of bad. And I got my speaker on, so I think I showed you everything. I showed you that eye pencil. I showed you I did the inner room with the black. You know, it makes it look like an eyeliner. You know, really, that's the most important thing. I buy all the expensive eyeshadows in the world because my poor son has done it for me. And then what's really important is the eyelash area of your eye. That seems to be more important than anything you can put here. But I've got some beautiful, oh my goodness, and I ordered some beautiful Moira, who's very expensive. Beautiful glitter ones that I will show you. I do it now, but I don't want to ruin the look for you yet. Not that I'm going anywhere. But I used the black there, and that was all. And then I inner rimmed with that goth color. Just the name alone kind of pleases me. But this is another thing I meant to tell you. Oh, you know, I powder out under my eyes. Okay. With the concealer. I love this too. I swear the girl Jean Moss does not know I exist, but I watch everyone's channels for any hints that possibly some of us older women could use. I've tried some of the things, and boy, this Cocosis, I think this was only $15 because it's a small one. But I'm already 76. Unless I live to be 96, I don't think I'm going to use all this up. It is just wonderful. And if your eyeshadow looks like too much, put it up there. Put it any place where you don't want to shine. Oh, actually, you're supposed to want to shine there. Don't want to shine too much around my mouth. That's it. I'm going to list everything for you. I'll list the lipsticks and the hair stuff and anything else I can think of that I missed. And I want to thank my new subscribers. I don't know if I did it in the beginning. I can't remember. I always thank my regular subscribers because I feel like I even know some things about your health, and I pray for you at night when some of you tell me you have health problems too. And some of you are my age with health problems. So I believe me, I include you in my prayers, and you pray for my daughter and my son who has not, insurance. He hasn't had the money to come down with the down payment yet for his brain scan. And his brain is still bothering him. He's getting some weird things happening in his head. And he's got to get that brain scan, but you know how you have to pay the first part of the deductible? We haven't been able to come up with that money yet, but got to, because just yesterday he started saying, my brain is feeling really weird again, Mom. It's got this weird, and he hasn't blacked out again, or I wouldn't be here, because if he blacks out and stops breathing again, I'm going with him. I hate to say it, but I'll be Debbie Reynolds if anything happens to my children. I'm next. God bless each and every one of you. Thank you so much for my new subscribers. My son and I almost literally, well, he didn't cry because he's a man, but I kept saying, oh, Daniel, look at this. And he's like, Mom, I'm so proud of you, because I've never done anything before. I mean, my husband was alive. I don't think he'd even believe it, that I even made it to YouTube with this panic disorder and don't leave my house much and all. But you all have helped me so much more than I could ever help you. I do know most of the beauty tips that all the young girls are showing you. I really do know them. Sometimes I don't mention them, but I do know them. Sometimes I can't remember them until they refresh my memory, and I'm like, yeah, I knew that all along. Because back in my day, you had to have a license. You had to pay for it. It was only once a year. Only $50, I believe. Love each and every one of you. Thank you so much, my new subscribers. You have no idea how you've cheered me up. If I lived to be in my 80s or 90s, this will be something I never forget. How I got 900 subscribers just from showing you the trick of why some of us look, no, well, not some of us, most of the women are not using this, but at my age, I had to use some kind of tape, because I'm starting to match my dog. Yeah, they say you and your dog look alike. My dog's St. Bernard, part St. Bernard, part German Shepherd. He's gentle as can be. But like today, it said, we have those cameras everywhere. It said, person at your front door. And I was laying in bed. The dog flew out the door quicker than me. Like, oh, you're not giving my mom. It's just the Amazon man. The dog scared him to death. But that's how much the dog takes up for me. I mean, I live for my dog. I don't live for my dog. Stupid things come out of my mouth. Love each and every one of you. God bless all my regular subscribers and my new subscribers. You have cheered this woman up, no matter what my age is, so much, and has brought back some of the confidence, because we do lose confidence in ourselves. So many of us do not admit it, but when you get older, when I was young, one time a man ran into a tree staring at me. It was terrible. We had to make sure he was all right. And another time, like I told you, a concert, which I'll never name the concert because they're still a very famous concert, but the guitarist got off stage. I used to be pretty, and it's kind of hard for me now that I'm older. I don't get whistles every 5 seconds like I used to get. Matter of fact, now we have to get whistles from an old man who's wearing some really thick eyeglasses. God bless each and every one of you, and I cannot thank you enough from the bottom of my heart. You are so appreciative. I am so appreciative of you. My regular subscribers, they're all my sisters of my heart. Like, oh, Carol, little Susan, Melissa, I could just keep naming. Love you. Bye. And until I show you the new stuff I'm getting from Amazon.